First and foremost, I'd really like to thank my parents, Hannah and Jacinta, that are here today. My dad's over there. Actually, I'm going to go back a couple of steps. Do you know what? I wrote this book for the reader. I want to thank everybody who came here tonight. I have my grandmother here tonight, Nancy Walsh is over here, and my grandfather pays a visit in the book, so that's really an amazing story. So I want to thank my grandfather, or my grandmother, for all the support. I want to thank my brothers and my sister, Jason, Joey and Vicky, nieces and nephew, Keane, Tegan, James, Sophie, David, Emma, and the wonderful big family I have. I've had lots of friends support me in the way of lots of friends. I've Bernie Dial here, Bernie Save It Dial, if you see her in the acknowledgements there. I have my friend Kerry here, who's been great support to me. But I also have a really, really good friend here tonight who wrote a poem for the book. You know, when my guardian angel crossed over and met me in that place, and I'm not going to go into it in depth, but I'll speak a little bit about that time where I was in my life. I just had tried to commit suicide, and I'd hit it soul-wrenching low. I'd hit the darkest place you could ever be in. And when God sent me my guardian angel, my soul cried out to the depths of despair. When God sent my guardian angel in on a physical level to come and meet me, she brought me a coin. And I've held that coin for 10 years. It's never left me. It sleeps with me. It's been in my pocket for 10 years. And there's been lots and lots and lots and lots of people who's held that coin. But my beautiful friend Sandra here, one night connected with our angels, and the angels gave her a beautiful poem for the coin. It's in the back of the book, but Sandra will read it out in a couple of minutes when we get to that point. So the poem in the book is called The Sign. And, you know, I only stand up here because I've walked the walk. But everybody else in this room is walking the walk. We are all consciously here together. Whether you believe it or not, you know, this is happening. We're all here in a unity. And this book brings a unity to everybody. Have a look around the room. Feel the love. You know, these are all sharing something here. This world is consciously happening and we're experiencing it. And it's important that we all get back into the heart centre and out of the mind and really, really start to heal ourselves and fix the things we want to fix, you know, and help the people we want to help. There's lots and lots and lots of really good stories in this, but my mother gets a great tickle out of a story in it where I was living in the Bronx. I was illegal. I overstayed my visa. And it was my first Halloween there. And I was thinking to myself, what am I going to wear? You know, I got to do this in style. And a good friend of mine, Neela, you'll hear about her in the book, she had a boyfriend. He was also Rob. I was Robbie and he was Rob. So I'd seen these. I was walking in Manhattan and the Disney store, if anyone's ever been there, that's the best costumes. And I seen this Tigger and Winnie the Pooh costume. And nothing would do me to have this costume. I was going as Tigger to this Halloween party. And Rob went as Winnie the Pooh, so we got dressed up that night in this big Tigger costume, and if you held his hand, you went, oh, Tigger! Right? And you've got to picture this in your head, or visualise it, you know, so we're making our way to this big fancy dress. It's my first time ever, and we get in, we're having a really, really, really good night. And then all of a sudden, the dark Tigger and the dark Winnie the Pooh turned up. Yeah, we were the light, definitely, we were the light shining. But this Tigger took a disliking to me. Maybe my tail was a bit longer, I don't know, you know. But he just took a complete disliking to me. And after about an hour or so in the pub, we ended up in an exchange of words. And then he politely decided to turn around and punch me in the gut. And when he punched me in the gut, then there was two Tiggers in the middle of this bar punching each other around the place. I know, like, just imagine it, like these two Tiggers just on the floor and just scrapping for each other, you know, put them up. But I mean, in the book I've added lots of humour. The one thing the angels have always told me, no matter who or whatever person projects their emotions or feelings or their negativity towards you, if everybody smiles, it's impenetrable. The angels say a smile is stronger than anything. You don't need anything more than a smile. It protects your heart more than you'll ever know. So, in them times when you're feeling low or you're in that place of doubt, you know, remember the inner smile. You know, you come into the world with a smile and you're going to go out with a smile, whether you want to believe that or not. There's lots of other people I want to thank here, you know. I have lots and lots of friends, and the support has been overwhelming. I'm just kind of need to pinch myself for a sec. Bretty and Edmund Carroll are really good friends of mine and support me in lots and lots of ways. You know, when my guardian angel first crossed over to me, I can tell you one thing, she crossed over to the biggest skeptic you've ever met. Like, if you think you're skeptical, multiply it by a zillion. That's where I was. You know, you just couldn't have made me believe. I don't care. I believed you come in and you didn't go out. So when she crossed over and we had that very in-depth conversation, and I always ask myself, why me, you know? But then, you know what, why not you? You know, I don't stand here and proclaim to be any different to anybody. What's in me is in you. The abilities that's in you is in me. And we're all brothers and sisters on some sort of level. She brought me the message of hope. And probably a lot of people here, I have lots of friends who've come to see me talk in the RDS and different events. But she brought me the message of hope. But she didn't give me the message, the understanding of hope on the day she came to me. She came back to give me that message, that understanding. And when she brought that message of hope, hope meant what? Has anyone read the back cover of the book? Help. What was that?
Help other people evolve.
Right, let's try and get it together. Help other people evolve. And you know, how plain but simple. Like how many times you pass somebody and maybe you're not so helping to them. You know, like who's the neighbour that needs some help? Who's the friend that needs some help? Help other people. Just be around people and be love, and you're helping to evolve. Keep our dogmatic minds out of it, you know. So if we keep our minds out and just keep our heart in the right centre, so the mind's always going to race. But remember, helping other people evolve is helping you. It's raising your consciousness and the people that's around you, you know. So, you know, be ambassadors for the planet. Be ambassadors for yourself, you know. Like, this is an experience we're all experiencing. So if your street's dirty, you know, clean it up. That might sound like a big fast, and I'm telling people to go out and be Greenpeace warriors, but I am. Because it's our planet and we need to take care of it. And, you know, anybody that you have a disgrievance with or you're not happy with, you know, share love with them. The book is about a young man who got lost in the matrix of life and somehow got spit back out into the world. I spent most of my life trying to find myself, and when I found myself, I'm still looking again. We're all searching. So in the moments when you feel good and happy and you feel joy within, just be there. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about the red man and all them different things. It'll all happen. In the book, there's lots and lots of different stories. I explore lots and lots of different avenues. There is another book to follow it. For the people that's asking me that, you know. Do you know the one thing I wanted to say to you, and it's really important, is, and I don't think this has been done yet, but you can shoot me down if I get it wrong. 10 years ago, when the angels started connecting with me, and they came to me, and I woke up inside. I didn't get a Willy Wonka gold and take it into the. They didn't say, "Here you go, Robbie, everything's great." Actually, it was the exact opposite. I had to go into the darkness and come back out of it, because that's not how it works. They will love and support you in every single way, but we still have to go through the trials of life. And it's important that the message, the message that they're bringing to us as people, you know, like I'm one man, I'm writing one book. We all love music, yeah? Everybody can connect with music in some sort of way. 10 years ago, they told me not to tell a sinner, but it's the first ever angel book, as far as I know, that has had individual songs attuned to each chapter. So as you read through the book, you're going to come across songs. And what I want to say is, you don't have to listen to the songs if you don't want to. But if you read, words is a vibration, and music is a vibration. And the thing about music is it can see past anything. So have a listen to the songs and see does it sing to the soul of your song. See does it play into the resonance of your heart. But I hope you enjoy the humour as well as the darkness. The darkness is something we all have experienced, but the light is way more overpowering. And remember, the light is always beckoning you back, no matter what you've done, who you've said it to. So they tell me, you know, it's important that find the light within, be happy, and there's Tommy Lady. Let's go. And if the Panto crew over here as well, I've lots and lots and lots and lots of different friends, but listen, on behalf of myself and Lorraine, I'd like to say a massive thank you. And I really, 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 really hope you enjoy how I met my guardian angel.